What it do, everybody? It's your boy LOG from Where There's Smoke. I'm here with Mr. Joe Games. We're gonna go over some trending topics, kind of a last minute thing, and we'll just kind of research as we go. But yeah, Joe, you wanna say what's up?
What's up, everybody? Mr. Joe Game, Joy Flex, LOG. Thanks for having me on again. And just it's been a minute, yeah.
What?
Let's go ahead and get down to business. Just want to say shout out to everybody that always tunes in, checks out the stream, checks out the channel. Appreciate the fans,
We'll just
appreciate the
kind of.
love, and yeah, let's get on with it.
But yeah, I'm checking the sound real quick. See, Joe,
Oh
you wanna
yeah,
say
that's a
what's up?
big. What's up, everybody? Mr. Joe
For
Game
muted.
muted for 30 minutes on again. And
Yeah, all right, sounds good. Uh,
so a lot of interesting things have happened, huh?
yeah, I haven't gone live in like probably 2, 3 weeks. I did the last thing I did was the Ted Cruz and Tucker Carlson thing. Uh, so yeah, a lot of shit's been going on. The Epstein stuff, most importantly, most notably, and what else? Ozzy Osbourne just died. That just happened. Like what, yesterday or
Hey,
today?
let's pay our respects, F in chat guys for Ozzy.
What F?
So in Call of Duty, there's a mission where you have to press F to lower down one of your comrades. So now the whole internet, whenever someone dies or like something happens, like that's like all tragic, it's like F in chat.
Hmm.
Like press F guys, press F. We gotta pay our respects. You press F to pay respects. So
Huh.
for your fallen comrade type shit.
Fallen comrade. I never was into
Yeah,
Ozzy. I
that's
didn't know any of his stuff. Did you?
Crazy Train.
Crazy Train.
Yeah. There
Never heard
was
of it.
it goes like let me look. Hopefully we don't get copyrighted because I'm a really good singer.
Yeah.
It goes like let's see. Gotta clear the throat. It says I'm going off the rails on a crazy
Oh, that's
train.
him. Yeah, I
Yes.
know that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking it's like is and he has another one called Paranoid with Black Sabbath.
Hmm.
This one's also really famous. These are the two most famous songs.
He thinks he's a big black cat, right?
Um, yeah, they he co-founded this band and then they kicked him out and then he went and did a solo album.
Hmm.
Um, goes like finished with my woman because she couldn't help me with my mind. People think I'm insane because I'm frowning all the time.
Wow.
He doesn't rap it, but he like sings it.
Yeah. He's a goon, right?
His
I
wife
don't think I
signed a
know that one.
suicide pact.
What the hell's a
What,
suicide
goon?
pact?
You don't think I know what goon means?
No, I know you know what that means. What's a
You know
suicide
what that
pact?
means? So a suicide pact is like, all right, let's say we're like tight as fuck, right? And then we decided to take pills together to kill ourselves, and we die together.
Wow. Oh, his
Or
wife was
like,
supposed to die with him or what?
or like if you die, I'll get anesthesia and they'll put me to sleep and I'll follow you soon after.
Wow.
Type shit.
So she chickened out or she didn't die or what happened?
I don't know, but
Fill us in, Mr. Joe Games. We're all dying to know. You don't give a fuck,
oh,
right?
it goes like this. Finished with my woman cause she couldn't help me with my mind.
Huh. Okay.
You know that song?
No.
People think I'm insane because I am frowning all the time. Dude, come on. You're trolling.
No, I don't know that one.
It's like they put this song like in like war movies.
Hmm. Okay.
Listen to like just 5 seconds. I guarantee you will like know where it's from. I send it to you through Discord.
What's it called again?
Paranoid by Black Sabbath. But Ozzy Osbourne is their frontman, and the frontman is usually the lead singer.
What the heck? Where'd it go? Oh yeah. The
Come on
the
now.
yeah. Yeah, I don't even know what the words are, but just the when they think they're really getting it done. I guarantee you, Jerry Lawrence has worked out to this.
Yeah, so pretty sure Joe Rogan
Yeah.
too.
Huh?
Joe Rogan too.
I guarantee it, Calvin. I guarantee you that fucking Johnny Lawrence has worked out to that.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
Johnny Lawrence from fucking Karate Kid,
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai. Oh,
I
okay,
wouldn't be
the
surprised if he worked out to that shit.
Coors Light guy.
Yeah. Cool dude, this mood. Alright, what else do we want to pull up?
Well, just hey guys, respect Ozzy, pay respects,
Respect
and yeah,
him.
let's move on. People are like screaming and moaning, like if he's Tupac.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was kind of a big deal. He's one of the last big rockers left, right?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he did a lot for his death, cause he's like, I'm gonna die soon. Let me go out and bang. Like he could have gone out quietly, but like he did a farewell tour and he raised like a bunch of money for charity,
I guess
and he
that's
passed
good.
the torch to some younger musician, young blood.
Never heard of him. That's
You
just
don't
not
like
my
his name or
style.
what?
Young blood.
Yeah.
That's just kind of weird.
Ozzy's songs, Black Sabbath and Ozzy Osbourne, they recently surpassed the charts in music
Surpass what
and
charts?
currently sleep the rock general chart, I think. Or maybe it's all music charts. But there was a band called Sleep Token, and they're actually like a new metal band.
Uh huh.
And yeah, they finally been dethroned
Wow.
by an older musician.
You like
But
that?
it just sucks. It sucks that it takes you dying for people to listen to your music.
Yeah, that always happens.
You know?
Look at Biggie Smalls and Tupac.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't stop paying P Diddy on the radio.
He's about to get out. Oh yeah, we haven't talked about that.
Bad boy for
They
life.
just
We ain't going nowhere.
we ain't going nowhere,
Have you heard that song?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of
Because it's
course.
bad boy for life. We ain't. Oh, man. Yeah, they haven't stopped playing the songs on the radio, though, funny enough. And he, like you said, yeah, he's probably. I bet he'll serve like 5 years maybe and then get out.
Really?
I think he got 10.
Uh,
And then he's already served probably about one just
for
since
what? Like driving prostitutes to his house?
driving prostitutes to do
Do
work.
the deed?
Yeah. That's what he got charged for with two different people.
Oh, okay.
They did, after all that, that's what they could get him on. So I don't know. It's kind of like they couldn't get him on drugging people or doing anything with kids or uh, doing weird things sexually with people and then using those tapes to blackmail them. They couldn't get him on any of that. Just he drove someone that he was dating at the time across state lines so that they could basically hire somebody to have sex with them. But the big thing that kept him out of trouble is he wasn't making any money off of it like a pimp. So that really kept him out of a lot of trouble. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's interesting. But it's like I said, it's interesting after all this investigation, the feds were on him. They used everything they could. They didn't find any evidence of him drugging anybody, of him blackmailing people, of him raping anybody, uh, of him doing any stuff with kids. So they could have found a lot of weird stuff when they were really going all in and trying to really bring him down. And the worst thing they could find was that. So I think whether you like or hate him or think he's a scumbag, that's just something that I think is interesting. That's kind of my little takeaway. Um, but yeah,
Yeah.
is he weirdo? Probably, yeah. That likes freaky things and to be a freak. But they didn't find out that he was doing any of those other stuff. So you know, it's interesting that right after that happened, the Epstein stuff comes out because he's like alleged to have done way worse stuff. Like everyone's all super focused on the Diddy thing because they allow us to. It's almost like what they allow and then what they.
Like he was a sacrificial pawn type
It's
shit.
like we're gonna give you this whole Diddy trial so that y'all can have something to joke about and it's out in the open and y'all can get all the details, which aren't even that much.
They should have live streamed it
Yeah.
because so many people wanted to watch it and shit.
I don't know why certain trials, maybe this is something we should look into, why certain trials they do allow
It's just
video and why they don't with
like
some.
you don't think he can sue like the government or like the state or like the people arresting him for like trying to even like put all these other charges on him and like
Well, he
defamation and
was
like shit
guilty
like
of like
that.
some of them, so I don't know how that goes really.
Uh,
Yeah.
at least he was cooperative.
Yeah. He didn't have much of a choice.
Yeah,
They were like
they
bail
just freeze your
denied, bail
bank
denied. They kept
accounts.
denying his bail and shit. So that's the thing. I think he's
Yeah,
already served like about a year time,
yeah.
So I'm not as big as I used to be on Kill Tony when I first found out about it a couple years ago. I was watching it like every week, but I watched the episode like a week or two ago, and they had Adam Ray uh, in character as Tony. So they had two Tonys, and it was pretty good. Because for like the first like probably 15 minutes for like the opening of the show and like the first person, Adam Ray was just hosting it as Tony, and he was like mocking him and doing all the stuff he does. Because Adam Ray is one of these people that
Yeah.
likes to, he's done Obama. I mean, not Obama. Biden and Dr. Phil. So it was funny to see him as Tony. It was pretty good. Did you see that one or no?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Um, what else? I'm trying to think if there's anything else I've seen recently that is. Oh, I've been watching Big Brother recently. It's pretty good, but I don't want to talk too much about that. But um, it's not too crazy good, but it's back around to some greasy stuff I need. So maybe I'll talk about that in a future stream where I can really go in depth. But what else is going on that you want to talk about?
Just Travis Hunter, his girlfriend's already crying on the internet.
Yeah, she's a whore, and I had this too. We could pull it up maybe, but Brittany Renner was acting like she was a Muslim for a little bit, and she got with Kevin Gates, and then she was only like that for like maybe 2-3 months tops, and now she's back to being the same old fucking whore online. Like she was dressing with the whole thing covering her head, the whole wrap and everything, and dressing like real conservative, and then now she's just back to being a 304. What was Travis
Yeah,
Hunter's girlfriend crying about?
she got some Bible verse going on in the background or some preacher.
Wow. She's possessed, right?
Yeah, yeah. All the demons are like they need to come free and shit. She wants to hold like I guess hold around and shit. I don't know.
She's a
You know
devil
how
woman.
like your lifestyle like you get addicted to your lifestyle, like whether it
Yeah.
be
She's
like
addicted to being an
drugs,
attention seeking
sex,
whore.
money, school, like or like even your career or entertainment. Like people get hooked on some shit and they just
Yeah.
like oh I need to play video games. Like oh, I need to like go out, or oh, I want to drink alcohol, and maybe that's what she wants to do. She doesn't want to stay home and be
Maybe I
all
want to
cramped
drink alcohol
up
and eat
and
chicken fingers all day. Yeah, no, she
fucking
wants to
talk
go
to
out and hit
50
the streets, right?
dudes. Yeah, she for the streets.
Can you see this?
Yeah, of course.
All right, fucking idiot.
Facing heavy backlash online, and now she's firing back at the hate. Just yesterday, she posted a TikTok of herself crying, talking about how much her life has changed over the past 6 months. In her caption, she said she wished she could go back and hug her past self because God was about to change her heart in ways she never imagined. She spoke about devoting her life to Jesus, breaking free from social media pressures, and finding peace in her faith. It sounded like a positive, self-growth moment, but the internet
Yeah, maybe.
wasn't buying it. Not long after, a wave of people started twisting the video, creating rumors and storylines claiming they knew what was really going on behind the scenes. One commenter even accused her of cheating, to which she clapped back, saying, "I've never cheated in my life. Why all love and believe any rumor you hear online? It's actually sickening." Another person said they saw her video and turned it into a story just for clicks. She responded with, "The internet is a fake place. It's truly baffling." But here's where the timing gets people talking. NFL training camp just kicked off, and with Travis Hunter about to enter a huge season, this crying video hits social media right before everything ramps up. DJ Academics even reposted the clip with the caption, "It has begun," sparking a flood of hate comments. People in the comments are basically saying she's laying the groundwork for drama before the season even starts, calling it predictable and accusing her of clout chasing. Whether this was meant to be personal or not, the timing couldn't be worse. When you're with a rising NFL star, every post, every word gets picked apart, and this one definitely gave the internet plenty to run with.
She's crooked.
That's Bay.
She needs that attention, right? She does
Yeah, she
not want
needs,
you to forget about her. What's her name even? Never mind. I don't want to find out. The hell with her.
Hey, you know what she needs?
She's another Lena, or Lena, or however the hell you say it.
She needs some fucking Black Sabbath in her life.
Yeah.
Finished with my woman, cause she couldn't help me with my mind.
Oh man. Wow. Dude, what's up with these ladies these days?
Yeah. They're crazy. Fuck it.
Let's bring up some of the Brittany Renner stuff. She's a real skank.
Oh, the WNBA, is that what it is you're talking about?
No.
But she's part of the WNBA?
No, she's not.
Brittany Renner?
This is not Brittany Griner. This is Brittany Renner.
Oh.
She dated like some famous athletes, and then she dated.
Just goes to show how much WNBA I watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've had a lot of changes in your life.
I have. Alhamdulillah for that.
So you were, I tried to give you a hug earlier.
Yes.
And you were like, no,
access denied.
You can't do hugs.
Yeah, no.
This is part of your faith.
Yeah, and I mean, just what makes me comfortable. Like,
no,
I don't
know.
you know.
Fuck, I am trying to make you uncomfortable.
No, yeah, I mean, I think for me, it's like, in my mind, I'm kind of like, why is any man giving me a handshake, a hug?
Yeah,
I
was like, what about and we did this.
We did this.
Air high five.
Because I just feel like there should be no man touching me except my husband.
Mr. Gates. Yeah. Are you guys married? Or is this like a, yeah, I don't know. How does this, I mean, first of all, Kevin's the best. Mm-hmm. You got to keep her. He's a great guy. Very, very, very. Is he still, are you guys, is he going, did you release his semen retention?
Okay, first of all, you asked like 3 questions. So
okay, well, first things first. He was doing semen retention last time I saw him.
Well,
do you release his semen retention? What
do you like that?
Has the retention been lifted?
Okay, well, that's a question you'd have to ask him.
Okay.
But we got married April 6th and divorced May 28th.
What is that, a month and a half, if that?
So you're divorced?
Yes. But there is a 90-day waiting period in Islam where it's basically...
Islam. Did you know there was a 90-day waiting period in Islam, Joey?
Not one bit.
You have 90 days to see if you're pregnant, because then the he would be responsible, right? And then also in those 90 days, it's for reconciliation because Allah wants you to stay married. And then during those 90 days, you are not to like entertain anybody romantically. So what I will say is that Islam has made my life a lot easier. I think even with this transition and, things changing, honestly, it's like, I don't think anybody gets married to not stay married. So I think my biggest thing for me is this is a nice 90-day reset, just focusing on myself and pouring into myself. And what I also will add is that I followed my heart, and that's more than what most people can say in this world.
Yeah, you followed your coochie, you didn't follow your heart. You're retarded.
And I have no shame in that. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, you have no shame. That's exactly right. That's why you just do whatever you want.
BET Awards. As you can see, I'm out here on this blacktop by myself.
Yeah, I well.
All right, so.
Let's get to it. Girl, you suck 100, but you don't got to show. It's actually 36. Girl, get it right. Let's get to it.
Did you see the video of the WNBA players getting kicked out of the club or not being allowed in the club?
Yeah. We'll go
Britney
right
Renner
after this.
put on a hijab for 5 minutes, claimed she
Now she's
found
back doing like this. Look.
peace in Islam, and now she's back outside, half naked, talking about she doesn't have blind loyalty to anything. She didn't turn to religion for God. She turned to religion hoping it will fix her image and land her a man. But the moment it didn't work, she dropped the faith like last season's fashion. See?
All right, you get the picture.
Isn't Kevin Gates like really like sus? Like,
yeah, he said some very suspect things. Yeah,
she married that man.
The WNBA has been taking L's recently. They wore to their All-Star game. They wore shirts that said "Pay us what we're owed" or something like that, or "Pay us what we deserve" or some shit like that. And then,
bro, if you're dunking like from half court or like you're like,
well, it said they're running a deficit every year.
You're like always making threes. You're making millions off bets and shit. And you're like grinding hard as fuck. I totally understand you making millions. Like professional athlete type shit against other grown men.
Yeah.
And they bring in lots of money, dude. Like they bring in lots of money.
Who?
The NBA.
Yeah, the real NBA.
Yeah, but people don't even watch the WNBA. Like,
I know people can't name more than like 2 players. We got Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. That's everyone knows. Everyone name one motherfucker besides them, dude. If you can name 2 players, not you, but like most people, if they can name 2 players other than them 2, I will give them $100. It's like, get the fuck out of here, dude.
Like random people, like they don't know what you're talking about.
The average person would never be able to name 5 players from the WNBA. They'd be like, oh, Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, and they might be able to name 1 or 2 more, but 95% of people would not be able to name 3 girl players other than them. I know.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
More dudes probably could answer that question than females.
Oh, yeah. I feel like I almost could, but I don't think I can. I'm pretty sure I can.
That's because you like basketball a lot.
Yeah, but anyway, let's see what this video has to say.
Players wearing those "Pay us what you owe us" shirts during warm-ups. We hear the chants from the crowd. Can you just shed some light on how it was the players came to this unified decision that they wanted to wear these T-shirts and make that statement?
Yeah, Malika, these shirts had been in the works for about a week leading up to Saturday night's game. And it was really spearheaded by the leaders, the player leaders of the PA. As you heard Kelsey Plum say, they wanted to make a collected, united statement. And they felt they don't have to use words to do that. We know that in 2020, they wore shirts that supported the Black Lives Matter movement. They've also worn shirts that supported Brittany Griner when she was being detained overseas. So they knew that shirts would be a powerful and useful way to get their messaging across. Now, there was a players only meeting on Saturday morning, very early around 8 a.m. So a couple people didn't quite make it down. We all know how big of a party All-Star Weekend was, but the meeting was just to get on the same page, to make sure everyone felt comfortable wearing those shirts and that everyone was ready to go out and.
Hey, that's what you owe us.
I don't know, dude. Like, if you want to make more money, then like get another job or like do some DoorDash on the side.
Yeah.
Or even like dude, how do you think they expect us to make more money? And we just like even normal people that just
Yeah,
work
we
like
are broke as fuck down here. We
yeah,
don't give a fuck.
dude. People barely make like
And guess
20 an
what?
hour where I'm from.
That's how it was for the NBA players way back in the day when the NBA very first started. They weren't making millions and millions. They were getting paid pretty good, several thousand or maybe 100,000 or so. But it was about like the WNBA is now relative. So it's like, all right, you got to put in some time and put in some work. And it's women's shit. People are more interested in men's sports because they're a lot more like athletic and shit. So it just is what it is. I don't know what you want to do, bitch. Be glad you have it at all.
Yeah, I'd be glad you can just play basketball.
If men and women are equal, how come y'all aren't just playing in the NBA? Y'all have a whole separate thing that is not profitable to my knowledge that the NBA has to subsidize. So that means the NBA pays for it. So it's like, be happy y'all even have that. Y'all just want more free? I don't know. That's retarded.
Yeah.
It's right on par for how things go today. Oh, by the way, I got a bone to pick with you, science boy. I saw your fucking pendulum. That was bullshit.
Yeah, I recently went to the museum, guys, because my mom loves that shit. And yeah, they had a pendulum there, and it like apparently the Earth rotates. We're all moving in a circle.
Yeah, some of us are in our head.
Yeah.
How do you like that?
Yeah,
Continue. You didn't even get half through describing it. That's how fucked
we
it
all
is.
move in a circle.
You just
all
gave
right?
up.
So
You see that, folks? Pay attention.
That's a. Well, you're asking me about it like a month later, but yeah.
Yeah. Anything
So
would
the
be
circle
nice.
rotates on its axis. So because we're rotating in a circle and the pendulum stays still, that goes to show that like this pendulum will eventually hit an object because
It's not
the
a
Earth is-
pendulum, Ricky.
The full floor is like rotating. Like we're always rotating.
So wait, that pendulum thing doesn't move?
Yeah, it doesn't move. It just swings back and forth on its own momentum, on its own axis. And because the Earth is moving in a circle, eventually it'll hit a block because the Earth is rotating.
So that big pendulum, what motion is it doing? It's swinging back and forth straight or what?
Back and forth. Watch a YouTube video. There's a YouTube video.
Well, I don't believe in this thing. You're the one that's supposed to be describing it to me and tell me what it means.
Dude, I just watched the video on the museum.
I
thought it was interesting.
That add up to you, what they said?
Yeah, I believe the Earth is round now because of it.
You're trolling.
No. Yeah.
What do you type in pendulum what?
Just what is a pendulum?
It has to be a big fucking one, not just a regular one.
People use this shit to like determine crystals and shit. That's crazy.
So what did the pendulum do for you? Come now. You don't even know what the fuck is going on. Does the pendulum swing back and forth in the same direction, or does it change the direction it's going?
It doesn't change direction; it just swings back and forth
in a straight
on
line.
its axis in a straight line. And because
so how does that prove that the Earth is rotating if it just keeps going in a straight line?
Because it doesn't move whatsoever. It's just on one path, and then eventually the blocks will it's not hitting a block. It's not hitting nothing. And then eventually they put like these little blocks, like in a circle, and they make sure the pendulum doesn't hit that block. And eventually over time, since it's rotating, it'll hit a block and knock it down.
Oh my god, you're believing that shit?
Look, I found a video.
Nope.
That one. That one, yeah.
That's the one I saw too.
We all know Earth is flat. a round spinning sphere.
Alright, open up in YouTube. Quick shit.
You don't have to be.
Fucking ads, bro.
You love that?
Little Geico. Shit's been around since I've been born.
Sphere. But how do we prove this? French physicist Leon Foucault came up with a brilliant idea and built a large pendulum. The point being that the ball will not only swing back and forth, but rotate as well. But why on earth would this prove Earth is a spinning sphere? To answer this question, we need to first understand why the pendulum rotates. Let's place the pendulum on top of the North Pole. Now imagine the ball bobbing back and forth while Earth beneath it spins counterclockwise. From this perspective, the pendulum is fixed while Earth rotates beneath it. No mystery here. But let's observe from the surface of the planet next to the pendulum. From this perspective, it's the pendulum that rotates while we perceive Earth to be stationary. Furthermore, the pendulum will be rotating clockwise once every 24 hours. This effect will reverse itself if the pendulum is on top of the South Pole. So from over the South Pole, Earth spins clockwise while the pendulum remains fixed. But if you're standing on the surface, it's the pendulum that spins, specifically counterclockwise. But what happens when we move the pendulum away from the poles? We know we need to keep the pendulum fixed, just as we did before at the poles. But unlike when the pendulum was at the poles, it's now being flung around Earth's axis.
This is all such fucking bullshit. You know that. You know this, dude. This is such bullshit.
No, that's funny.
It's a bit unclear.
Yeah,
Like, I think you get a kick out of
like
it.
in this
It's just like, what the fuck is this ball riding up and down Earth like that?
context. For this,
Once you take it away from the top, it doesn't make sense anymore.
we need the help of a visual aid. First, draw a circle. Let's call the midpoint O, the radius R, and these 2 points
Whoa, what is
A
going
and
on
B.
now?
Now let's draw a few parallel lines in any random direction. This will be the direction our pendulum bobs upon. It will bob along that line if on point O, A, B, or any other point. This will be what we mean when we say the pendulum is fixed. Then cut a line from point A to O and drag point A toward point B. Think three-dimensionally. Our flat circle will slowly become a cone. Let's represent the overlapping sector in gray. Next, we put this cone over the North Pole, so that point O is on Earth's axis. Adjust the cone so that the cone touches Earth only at a certain latitude line. Let's call this latitude theta degrees and call Earth's radius E. Now when we set it up like this, R just happens to be E times cotangent theta, and the circumference of the cone will be 2
Dude,
pi
this is what the fuck.
E cosine theta. If you want the math, here it is. Stop the video if you want to examine it.
No, I want you to tell me when the pendulum's gonna start swinging, bud.
Next, place the pendulum right where the cone meets Earth. And don't forget to align the pendulum with the parallel lines we drew on the cone. As Earth rotates, our pendulum is flung around Earth's axis. But remember, it needs to be fixed as previously discussed. So by the time it reaches the next parallel line, it needs to have rotated a little bit clockwise in order to continue swinging along the path of these lines. Let's do this for all the
This
points
is
where the
such bullshit.
Alright,
so the
fuck
line
this shit.
touches
Fuck
Earth.
this shit.
We
You
can
like
now
this?
visually understand why from the
No.
perspective of someone on the surface, the pendulum rotates. It's because the pendulum is still fixed on the cone as it's being flung around Earth. Coming back to points A and B, by the time the pendulum reaches point B, 24 hours will have passed and Earth will have made a full rotation. But notice that our pendulum has not yet completed its rotation. This is because the pendulum needs to rotate back to where it started, point A, before it can make a complete turn. Look back at the original circle. The gray section we created when we overlapped parts of the circle to make our cone is the reason our pendulum needs to travel the extra distance arc BA.
I don't understand that, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe. I don't think that pendulum's changing direction though. That sounds like bullshit to me.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
I don't know, maybe. Maybe I'm wrong. Pendulum. I don't know.
I mean, I think there are spins.
I don't.
You don't. Why does the sun come up and down?
It goes around over the flat earth, Joey.
And then it comes back around.
Yeah.
Like it's okay. So Earth and the Moon is what spins, and they share a rotation.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So is there anything else you want to talk about real quick before we close it off?
No, I think we did a pretty good quick rundown. Just the Epstein stuff was just interesting.
I mean, we didn't really touch it much.
Yeah.
Have you seen the letters he sent to Einstein? Einstein?
Epstein, Joey, you don't even know what his name is. Einstein. You think he's Einstein?
Epstein? Yeah.
Yeah, I think something's weird with the letters. How come we never heard about those till right now when it's already heating up? It's like that just seems like bullshit.
He sent like he would draw women on his.
I don't think that's real, dude.
Yeah.
I think that's made up. How come we never heard about that before till now, right now? That's like, okay, I don't believe that, do you? I don't know. We
Apparently
never
he
would
was
have known.
apparently he was a
what?
real good drawist. Like he liked to draw and shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Trump's very one of these types that really an artist at all. I don't take him for that. But we never would have known who Epstein was if they didn't want us to know. That's going back to even before he got arrested. Like, so I don't know. It just seems like something where they wanted people to know and be confronted with all this stuff. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I never knew who he was
Yeah, no one did. So I don't know. It was kind of weird. The whole thing's kind of weird.
until he got caught and shit. I was like, damn, he had his own little island.
Yeah.
Mark Zuckerberg is also. These people are obsessed with islands, bro. He also has an island in Hawaii, and he keeps buying more property around it. And the locals are starting to get pissed.
Yeah,
Spent
Hawaii
like
was
300
weird,
million.
especially when there was a fire like several years ago. That was a little weird.
Yeah.
You remember that? Well, yeah, we covered a decent amount though. We talked about the a little bit about the Diddy stuff, and we talked a little bit about Ozzy and what else? Just rambled about some other shit.
Rambled.
Yeah. So maybe we'll come out with a more focused stream soon with focusing on one or two topics and really having more stuff ready. But it was good to get one, just get back in the rhythm, and appreciate
Fuck
Joey
yeah.
joining in. And
Yeah, appreciate you, LOG. Yeah, I started working recently, so I gotta go to work. I gotta go to work soon. Gotta go to bed
read that
soon.
book, son. But
Yeah,
yeah,
about to finish school, and more YouTube content on the rise.
yeah, go check out
More
his channel.
content, LOG. Yeah.
All right, well, I appreciate you coming through. Y'all go check out Mr. Joe Games on YouTube, and y'all go check out some of my old streams. Leave comments and let us know what y'all want us to talk about for next time. And appreciate y'all, and we'll see y'all soon. I'm LOG from Where There's Smoke.
Peace.
I'm out.